Hey guys, gossip and reactions Maristic. Al Pacino says he will forever be haunted by childhood injury to his manhood, such pain. Al Pacino said he is haunted by the thought of a childhood injury to his penis and his newly released memoir, Sonny Boy. The accident occurred when he was living in New York's South Bronx as a 10-year-old boy. I was working on a thin iron fence doing my tightrope dance. The Godfather star 84 writes in the book, per people, it had been raining all morning, and sure enough, I slipped and fell, and the iron bar hit me directly between my legs. So you guys know how it ended. Painful, and thank you, God. His manhood was still attached, and as we can tell, apparently it's still working, so he's good. He remembers being hunched over and mourning in such pain that he could not make it home. Luckily, an older gentleman scooped him up and took him to his aunt's house, where a house doctor was subsequently called. Jesus Christ. I lay there on the bed with my pants completely down around my ankles as the three women in my life, my mother, my aunt, and my grandmother, poked and prodded at my penis in a semi-panic. Pacino writes, I thought, God, please take me now, as I heard them whispering things to one another as they conducted the inspection. Maybe they were saying, oh Lord, I don't think he's gonna be able to have kids. I don't think he's gonna be able to perform in a bedroom. Oh Lord, he might lose some kind of sensation there. But thank you, God, his manhood was still attached. As we can see, he had a baby at 83 years old. Come on, y'all. I don't know if it was naturally made. I don't want to be too graphic about it, but he has a baby with Vala, 30 years old. Like, I give her credit, man. You do your thing. He notes that his penis remained attached, thank you, God, along with the trauma. To this day, I am haunted by the thought of it. He says, Pacino described the incident as one of the most embarrassing experiences of his life while discussing his ability to cheat death on a regular basis in the first chapter of Sonny Boy. Lord have mercy. 84, he still look intact. Still look okay to be an 84-year-old man. Still remember things that happened when you were 10. I have to give the man credit, okay? He also likens himself to a cat with many more than 9 lives. Pacino recalls a myriad of experience from his childhood and career in his memoir, including his mother's suicide attempt and causing mischief in New York City. The Scarface actor also detailed how he went broke during his decades-long Oscar-winning career. To tell you the truth, guys, I can share the pain with him. As a little girl myself, I was learning to ride a bike in Haiti, a big bike, way taller than me. And the bike was too much taller than my height. When I tried to pedal the bike, I ended up slide whoop in the middle. And it hurts so bad. It hurts. So maybe the pain, I cannot describe the pain, but it was bad. I remember dropping the bike on the floor and running to my grandpa and my grandma and holding, you know what, and in pain, such pain. So Al Pacino, in different country, different time of the world, I suffered the same pain you suffered. And I can relieve the moment. It was painful, y'all. But I'm good. I had 4 kids. And I'm still alive. Experience being a kid. Things happen. Shit happen. You live. You laugh. You cry. I remember another thing that happened to me as a child. My cousins and I, we went to the farm. We were just wanted some guayavas, and there was some nice guayava there. And he was just throwing rocks, throwing rocks, throwing rocks, and he threw a rock, and I went to pick up the guava that fell on the floor. And the rock he threw hit me right in the middle of my head, right in the middle. And I remember grabbing my head and crying home, running home, and cry, blood in my hand, and I'm going crazy, crazy. I forgot how good and beautiful the guava looked. Trust me, I had a beautiful childhood. I remember going to the farm, get sugar cane, mangoes, all kind of stuff, pineapples. I love the countryside of town. I love countryside. So anyhow, to go back to the story, I touched my middle part of the head, and I could just see blood in my hands. And guess what they did? Yeah, you're not gonna believe it. My grandma just poured some warm in there, and that's it. I screamed louder, like, ah! But you know what? I'm here today. You live, you learn, and shit happen, and you remember things that happened to you as a child. Share a story with me. What happened to you, whether you were in America, in a different country, how they solved the problem. Let me tell you something. I see here any little cut, any little thing, people run to the hospital, run the bills high, they send you thousands of dollar bill. In the countryside where I was in my country, I remember people get cut. They open, I'm not telling you to do that, I'm just telling you what I have seen and witnessed. They open a green plantain and remove a portion of it, like they scrape it, yeah, they scrape it, and then put it in the fresh ground, tie it up with that part of the green plantains, inner part. They scrape it, put it in there, and leave it for a few days. It heals just fine. No $10,000 bill, no bandages, no normal saline, no all these things they use. It just healed by itself. And I remember all this stuff, like you have a fever, they just go to the farm and get some leaf, they boil it, give it to you, and they put Vicks around your neck, your nose, your ears, and give you something called fiction. They cover you up, and they put you in a warm place, and then you start sweating it out. Before you know it, as a kid, you just go play outside. I remember they take a leaf. I don't know. I think it's called Asorosi. I don't know what you guys call it in English. It's some kind of tree, plant-like. They remove it. It has this little orange little fruit in it. You don't eat it, but in some places they eat them. They take it, put it in a big I don't know how you call that, in a big kind of like bench, like you put it outside in the sun. You cut the sour orange, you put it in there, and then you let the water be hot in the sun, and then they take the leaf they put in there and hit your stomach, hit your body, hit everything, all your little, and then before you know it, you wake up, you're good. That's been in a country, that's been in the third world country. I appreciate the life. I live there. I don't mind being in a more developed country where everything, you go to the hospital, everything, they do x-ray, EKG, draw blood, do this and that. Some of the stuff, please forgive me, are unnecessary. Seriously. Doctors in America is like the mechanics. You go for one thing, they end up doing everything else and charge the hell out of you. And if the insurance don't pay, guys, if the insurance don't pay, you gotta cover, you gotta bring up. Perfect example. I'm gonna shut this video down. Perfect example. Today I went to check my eyes. I work at nighttime sometime. My eyes kind of like hurting, whatever. They charged me for 2 pair of glasses last year. But for some reason, one of them had too much prescription. It's a little heavy for me. I haven't even wore it. I just leave it there. So today when I went back, I said, look, you guys need to adjust the prescription because I can't really wear those. I already spend money on them. So this is how they come with to make money from me. I'm just telling you guys, be careful with those people. They're telling me my insurance give me a deductible of $150 to get lenses. Mind you, I already have 2 sets of glasses already that I don't wear because I don't feel comfortable wearing them. They don't do what they're supposed to do. Well, the young lady telling me, it's good. You're going to lose that $150. So I'm thinking, okay, let me see. So by time she make me change my mind to get a new set of lenses, guess what? I ended up paying $300. Why? Because the new set of lenses was almost $400. They removed the $150 from the deductible. I end up paying $270 something plus to do the test to see if my eyes are okay, no cataract, no everything else. I end up paying $50 something. So out of nowhere, not even thinking that I'm going to be paying that kind of money, I end up paying $300 to $400 for no reason. Those are mechanics. You go for oil change, they tell you, oh, the motor, the engine, this and that. Like, come on. I go for one thing, y'all. Focus. It's America. People are going to make money. And another thing I realize these days, I'm going to shut this down. When you go to the doctor back then, one doctor take care of everything. You do your pap smear, you do your breast exam, they check your eyes, they do everything. Now, your main doctor, your primary care doctor, send you to different specialists as if they don't know what the hell is going on. It's just a way of making money. Please forgive me to all those medical professionals, but I think it's wrong. You don't have to send me to a heart doctor, a kidney doctor, every part of your body. You need to go see a different doctor, and I don't think it's fair. It's unnecessary. Back then, one doctor should be able to take care of everything, do everything. They don't even do the pap smear in your primary care office anymore. They just send you to a gynecology, to a OBGYN. Why are you guys doing so much? Confusing the hell out of the patient for no reason. I'm sorry, I think I took it too far. Subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye.